Music with Meaning, Program 16A and 16B. Music with Meaning can be broadcast as two 14-minute or one 28-minute program. In 10 seconds, the track begins.
Music with meaning, loving a musical key. Music with meaning, come on and learn that your soul can be free.
You're listening to Music with Meaning, music that gives you a special feeling, music to relax you and take away tension, music that has a
heavenly dimension.
And let's go along with Jonas and walk together one more mile.
Have you ever been lonely down and desperately blue? Have you been needing someone you could talk to? Feeling so helpless, you're just walking along. You've been kicked up and down and around for too long. Why do we often during times like these wake early in the morning to fall down on our knees? Tell me why are we lonely when there's so many to love? Yet that's one thing I'm certain there's just not enough of. Let me love you for a while. Put back the sparkle and the smile. Loving each other for a while. And walk together one more mile. Have you ever been looking, watching people be free? Have you been wondering if just that could be me? Laughing and crying, you're just feeling so good. You've finally been loved, and it's time that you should. Let me love you for a while. Put back the sparkle and the smile. Loving each other for a while. Then walk together one more mile. Ever seen someone down and desperately blue, knowing that someone they needed was you? Deep in their eyes, they're just hoping you'll ask if they're needing a friend or a love that will last. There's no need to be lonely when there's so many to love. Yet that's one thing I'm certain there's just not enough of. Let me love you for a while. Put back the sparkle and your
Jonas with another of the excellent songs that he recorded for you, the listeners of Music with Meaning, when he visited our studios recently. And that one was Walk Together One More Mile.
Music with meaning.
Well, on today's Music with Meaning, we have three very special guests, and they're in fact the youngest group that we've ever before featured on the Music with Meaning show. They're called the Bamba Girls, and they're three beautiful dancing girls. First of all, what's your name, sweetheart?
Anim, and I'm 5 years old.
Are you? And then it's a beautiful blonde with blue eyes. What's your name?
Celeste, I'm 5 years old.
And then there's the biggest member of the group. What's your name and how old are you?
Nicole, and I'm 6 years old.
Have you sung on radio before?
Yes.
You have? Where?
Argentina, Peru, and Chile.
You must be from South America. Which country?
Peru.
Peru. Celeste,
Yes.
You're not from South America, are you? What country are you from?
England.
What song are you going to sing for us first?
Squeeze my jerk.
And this is a song you recorded especially for the listeners, didn't you?
Yes.
And what's it all about?
Taking your time, not being in a hurry, and slow down. Hare never made it, but the tortoise did. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. The hare never made it, but the tortoise did. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. The hare never
The Bumba Girls advising you to slow it down, take your time and squeeze. Don't jerk. And as my father used to say, never let yourself get worried, hurried, or flurried, or else you'll find yourself getting harried, married, or buried.
Music with meaning, love in a musical key.
Well, believe it or not, we have for our free offer this week a Squeeze Don't Jerk patch for your jeans, which has a cute little picture of a green and yellow tortoise running along. And on the patch is the slogan, if you go slow, you get there quicker. And we'll send it quickly back to you if you write to us, and also we'll send you details of how you can join our International Music with Meaning Club. The address is CPO 220 Athens, Greece.
You can join the Music with Meaning Club, CPO 220. You can join the Music with Meaning Club by writing Athens, Greece. Writing in today at the Music with Meaning Club.
Now back once again to our three very special guests on today's Music with Meaning show, the beautiful Bumba Girls. Actually, this is quite a sad occasion because this is the last time that the Bumba Girls are going to be singing together because Nicole and Anim, the two Peruvian sisters, are going to be flying back to South America tomorrow, aren't you?
Yes, yes.
What languages do you girls sing in besides English?
Spanish, Italian, and Greek.
Anim, maybe you could tell our listeners, why do you sing?
To make other people happy, and we love them.
Well, the Bumba Girls, besides being very sweet singers, they're also very good dancers, but unfortunately we can't show you that over the radio. But you have recorded one more song, haven't you? What's this song called?
Let's get back to garden.
And what's it about?
It's about going back to a simple way of life and loving each other.
That was Nicole 6, Anim and Celeste who are 5 with Let's Get Back to the Garden. And thank you, the Bumba Girls, for singing for us on today's Music with Meaning show.
Bye-bye. Adios.
The time to be happy is now, and the place to be happy is here. And the way to be happy is to make someone happy, and we'll have a little heaven right here.
This is Joan to bring you a little peace in the midst of the storm.
When you're crying for all the times you've tried, and you're trying to forget the tears you've cried, you've seen so much pain and sorrow. You don't know about tomorrow, but you can have peace in the midst of a storm. You can find peace in the midst of a storm. You can find hope when you just can't go on anymore. Well, there's love to be found when your whole world's tumbling down. You can find peace in the midst of a storm. Sometimes I feel like I know you feel, and my heart's reaching out for something that I know is real. Then his love comes to me, and it helps my mind to be in peace in the midst of a storm. You can find peace in the midst of a storm. Well, there is love to be found when your whole world's tumbling down. You can find peace in the midst of a storm. Sometimes I feel like I know you feel, and my heart's reaching out for something that I know is real. Then his love comes to me, and it helps my mind to be in peace in the midst of a storm. Peace in the midst of a storm. Oh, when you can't go on anymore. Well, there's love to be found when your whole world's tumbling down. You can find peace in the midst of a storm.
Joan with Peace in the Midst of a Storm. And we hope that Music with Meaning manages to bring you a little peace in the midst of the storm of everyday living. Don't forget our address is CPO 220 Athens, Greece, and our free offer this week is a Squeeze Don't Jerk jeans patch. So please do write. And the address for you to write once again is
CPO 220, CPO 220, CPO 220, Athens, Greece. Music with meaning, love in a musical key. Music with meaning, come on and learn that your soul can be free.
And like the blithe breath of spring, full of life, peace, and happiness, this is the refreshing sounds of Music with Meaning.
Wonderful airwave of worldwide love. Wonderful airwave of worldwide love.
A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3.
This is Jeremy Spencer with God Gives the Very Best.
God gives the very best to those who leave the choices up to Him. God gives the very best to those who leave the choices up to Him. So put those things down. Get your hands off of those goodies. God gives the very best to to those who leave the choices up to him. Walking down the straight and narrow, goodies on both sides, being tempted with the riches, blacking out the light that's in your eyes. Don't act so surprised, just remember God gives the very best to those who leave the choices up to him. God loves to give to us more than we do to receive. Forget those things you think you want, God's got something better up his sleeve. Just obey and believe, and remember God gives the very best to those who leave the choices up to him. Nothing really matters but the man who said to me, if I will that all should tarry, what is that to thee? Just follow me, and remember God gives the very best to those who leave the choices up to him. God gives the very best to those who leave the choices up to him. So put those things down, get your hands off of those goodies. God gives the very best to those who leave the choices up to him.
A light-hearted number from Jeremy Spencer. God gives the very best to those who leave the choices up to him.
Music with meaning. Come on and learn that your soul can be free.
This is Paul Michael with a song about prayer.
She flows like a woman, sends upon high, like streams of angels, they flow beautifully by. She's like a mother, she gives as she goes, pleading she surrenders, like beautiful vapor she flows. Listen, do you hear the music? They're singing and dancing so pretty. Oh, how I wish I could draw them. Why can't they see them? I don't understand. Those beautiful angels, sweet child in prayer, just like a flower, they fragrance the air, shaped like a spiral, they go round and round, they shout with rejoicing, everyone's happy, they jump up and down. Listen, do you hear the music? They're singing and dancing so pretty. Oh, how I wish I could draw them. Why can't they see them? I don't understand. Listen, do you hear the music? They're singing and dancing so pretty. Oh,
Paul Michael, backed up by the angelic voices of Joan and Windy with Prayer. And that reminds me of a new telephone service I heard of the other day. It's a Dial a Prayer service for atheists. You dial the number and nobody answers.
You can join the Music with Meaning Club. Lots of fun and songs of love. You can join the Music with Meaning Club by writing in today.
There's an interview and photo of Jeremy Spencer in the first issue of our MWM magazine, which you get when you join our international club, along with a music cassette. Well, we'll send you club membership details, along with this week's free offer of a jeans patch and a photo brochure when you write to our address, which is CPO 220 Athens, Greece.
You can join the Music with Meaning Club, CPO 220. You can join the Music with Meaning Club by writing Athens, Greece. Writing in today at the Music with Meaning Club.
Well, you're listening to Music with Meaning, and I hope that you're ready for a little space travel, because for the next two numbers, we're going to take you
Out of this world.
This is Faithy in the Stars.
In the stars his handiwork I see. On the wind he speaks with majesty. Though he ruleth over land and sea, what is that to me? I will celebrate nativity, for it has a place in history. Sure he came to set his people free, but what is that to me? Till by faith I met him face to face, and I felt the wonder of his grace. Then I knew that he was more than just a God who didn't care, that lives away up there, and now he walks beside me day by day. Ever watching on me as I stay, helping me to find that narrow way. He's everything to me. Till by faith I met him face to face, and I felt the wonder of his grace. Then I knew that he was more than just a God who didn't care, that lived away up there, and now he walks beside me day by day. Ever watching on me as I stay, helping me to find that narrow way. He's everything to me. He's everything to me. He's everything to me.
Faithy with In the Stars. And a starry sky is even more beautiful at night than in the glaring day. I hate the busy day with all its garish activity, crashing sounds, screams and shouts and roars. I long for the cool and quiet of the night, when you can see the tiny stars twinkling away so quietly, so sweetly, up there where all is perfection, harmony, and peace. Let's hold hands with Topaz and go for a walk down the starlit skyway.
Starlit skyway widens up the lone dark highway at night. Tiny light, won't you come and shine up my way? Starlit skyway, pretty holes in the darkness of the night. Won't you shine on me your light? Starlit skyway, ooh, the secret that you hold inside. Please don't hide, fill my heart with all your treasures. Starlit skyway, you reflect the love that's deep inside. In your love I can confide. There's a fire burning reflection I can't hide. So if you see I need your love, love me tonight, love me tonight. There's a fire burning inside, and the reflection I can't hide. So if you see I need your love, won't you love me tonight? Love me tonight. Love me tonight. Love me tonight.
The heavenly voice of Topaz taking you along the starlit skyway. By the way, don't forget that we have that MWM jeans patch and brochure for you this week, and all you have to do is write to our address, which is CPO 220 Athens, Greece, and we'll send those things to you, along with a personal invitation for you to join thousands of others around the world who are members of our International Music with Meaning Club. Once again, the address is
CPO 220, CPO 220, CPO 220, Athens, Greece.